Hey.
Yes. You see elephant.
What park are you in?
Tarangire.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
There's Peter.
Hi.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit of voiceover here. This, you're looking at the banded mongoose.
We were barely had driven into the park when we saw these mongoose right away.
Yeah. And we told Peter that, he said, what animals do you want to see? And we said, variety. Remember that?
Yes. And we certainly got that at Tarangire National Park.
Yeah. So some of the main animals today, zebra.
Lots.
Lots of zebras.
We got to the point, there were so many, we're like, oh, there's another zebra.
It's crazy.
Who'd have thought?
So we're in the dry season. The dry season ends, it's October 10th, I think, on this date. The dry season is from June to October. The dry season is good to go because you're gonna see animals that are kind of together. Oh, the baby elephant.
Yes, we saw the baby elephant that he said was about 2 weeks old, and it was really cute because it's running after its mother. And the rest of the herd, they were kind of keeping their eye on the baby and making sure it was safe.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, but the baby has to follow.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed. The baby, they didn't follow where the baby went. The baby had to, oh look, it's over there, and then it would jog. And we'll see other baby elephants in our tour in Tanzania and other national parks. But this was our first one, and it's special. There they are on that tree again.
They were rubbing on that tree as a back scratcher for a long time. It was funny. And it was kind of, you could hear them scratching on that.
Yeah.
Even the young ones were doing that.
Yeah. And then they bathe and they dust themselves. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
So the elephants, I guess, can live between 60 to 70 years in the wild. And this is a particular time because they remember where the water is. So even in the dry season, we have to walk this way to the water. And I think they also might be able to smell it. I've heard that there's baby running again.
Has to keep up. So we saw them in the swamp, and then we would see them putting the mud back on because it's like a natural sunscreen for them.
Yeah. So this park, oh look at them. We love those trees, the baobabs.
Yeah.
This park is known for having big herds of elephants. So it's a less popular park, as Serengeti is more popular, there's more people there. We also do that one, but this one is not as popular, and so it's not as many cars and stuff around.
But I think because it's closer, if this is all you got to do, we would have been thrilled.
This is 2 hours from Arusha.
Yeah.
So like we did, we hiked Kilimanjaro, and then we want to do some sightseeing and some safaris. This is perfect. If we just had one extra day to do this, we could have done most of this. We ended up staying near the park overnight and doing it again the next day.
Yeah.
Different part. But I think this is likely Tarangire River that we were looking at there.
Yes, the river goes throughout the park, which it's named because of the river.
See some nice zebras clumped under a tree. These elephants are kind of in an interesting formation. I don't think they're threatened by us at all, but they kind of look like they're defending.
They do look like they're defending something, but they didn't act like they were mad.
Yeah.
They just moved on after.
We eventually, in the Ngorongoro crater, had an elephant that was not happy with us, and you could tell.
But these guys, they didn't see us and our vehicles as a threat.
They just ignore it. I mean, they pay as much attention to us as they do the birds.
Yeah.
Like they see you, they don't care. That's kind of what it is. And I remember as a kid, my grandparents had some pictures of their safari, and I loved looking at them. And I remember in one of the pictures I saw a tire track. I'm like, oh, I thought they're just driving around looking at animals.
Yeah.
Like they're not out there in the wilderness, like hiking and stuff. You can't do that. You would be dead.
We were kind of on roads.
We were on a dirt road.
Roads is a strong word.
We were on a dirt road.
It was a vehicle path.
Yeah.
Because the roads were really bumpy.
But you can't look at this guy. That's an impressive
Well,
elephant.
that might be a girl.
It might be a girl.
Because both male and females have tusks. And I remember Peter, our guide, talking about her because her tusks are incredibly long. And some of the elephants with some of the longest tusks are in Tanzania.
Oh, yeah.
There was one in Ngorongoro Crater with one of the longest, but she's really impressive.
Yeah. And so the Asian elephant, the females do not have tusks.
Right.
But in Africa, you kind of need
Some of
those
them,
things.
I think some of them do.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I think a lot of the females in Africa have tusks.
We got so many up close opportunities with these guys because they just walk in front of us.
Yeah.
They didn't care.
Look at this giraffe. So giraffes are the tallest animal on Earth. They can get up to 18 feet high. And their hearts are 25 pounds.
Wow.
Oh, some gazelle running around.
They
We saw
were
lots of
everywhere,
gazelle.
of course.
It's just crazy.
Well, they're feeding the predators.
I like this shot. It just kind of shows what we're doing. We're just kind of driving around. We have our vehicle with Peter, who was awesome. We really enjoyed him as a tour guide. He was one of the best English speakers that we met in Tanzania.
Yeah.
And he was very friendly.
And then we could just stand up and still have shade right above us because the roof would pop up.
So there's a few cars here, and this happens because there's elephants close to the road, and so people want to see that, so they stop and they wait.
It's probably the most crowded it got in that park.
Yeah. So time for lunch here. What happened during lunch?
It stole our bananas.
There's a bunch of them. I mean, they're all over the place.
I don't know which one did, but they're all little thieves. And they've been stealing, when people aren't looking, they'll steal your food.
Yeah, and then there's elephants down below.
Oh look, see that one has something in its mouth.
Get trash. There's elephants walking around down there. Yeah.
Peter had told us, because he went back to get to the car to get something, and he said, hey, don't let the monkeys get the bananas. And so we said, okay. And then as soon as he walked away, I guess we didn't think.
He was that serious about it.
No, I believed him. I just didn't know they would be that aggressive. Because as soon as he walked away, they hopped on there and took our bananas.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. It was almost like they knew he was the guide and
Oh,
protecting.
they absolutely.
And then without him, those two idiots were vulnerable.
These two idiots got our bananas stolen. And I think there was a few other people eating lunch. They get it all the time, I think.
Yeah.
They're good at it.
Yeah. This was an amazing experience overall. You just see so many animals together. It's just wild.
And from where we were eating, the river was down below, it was an up high spot. And so we got to see that while we were eating too. So that worked out really nice for lunch in a shaded area.
Yeah, it was
with
awesome.
bathrooms.
Shortly after this, we ended up driving back and seeing our room for the first time. And so
that was incredible.
It was incredible. We'll give you a little tour of that. Hey Becky, show me around. Okay. This is our tinted camp.
Yes. We're camping. Okay. So here's our water.
Okay, do that water.
In our bed. And we're camping. Toilet room. With the rest shower with hot and cold water.
It's very specific about that.
Yeah. Told me how to do it. I just
What's that size?
I didn't know. Okay.
Oh, they're all leaving.
They're running over here. He was chasing.
Look at the sunset over the lake. There's a warthog. There's zebras around. There's zebras. There's a lake. What do you think, B? It's crazy. This is like a.
I don't know what to say.
To the roof.
I didn't think I'd ever seen a place like this.
Let me not film that. These date palms.
Yeah.
I think we'll be all right here.
Camping.
Okay, we're eating our little sundown meal, watching the birds fly around.
Yeah, and there's antelope and wildebeest and zebras out there.
Lots of warthogs.
What's that one?
Just
Is
little
that a
animals.
wildebeest?
It's hard probably to see on the camera.
That's where our tent is. That's where we're camping over there.
There's a pool. All right, that wraps up our day. We'll roll some pictures, as I usually do at the end of our videos. We'll talk a little bit during that too. Breakfast.
Superb starling.
Yep. It was neat seeing the elephant skeletons.
Yeah, they're huge and really heavy. There's our vehicle. Cape Buffalo skeleton. There's a termite mound.
Yeah, there I am shooting the camera.
That's most of what we saw. And he would show us the pictures. There's some bees.
African bees.
Yeah, that's for tsetse fly swatting, by the way.
That little,
weird
looks like an
long
elephant
flipping
tail, a
thing.
little tail.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tsetse flies would come and bug you when you're stopped.
Yeah, they say don't wear, was it blue? The
Don't wear
tsetse
blue
flies?
or black.
Yeah.
Navy blue, I think.
Yeah.
Bright blue would have been fine.
Tsetse flies are just attracted to that.
Yeah.
So.
There's that fervent monkey thief. There's the superb starling I was wrong about the first time. And those superb starlings were everywhere. They were like our robins or crows.
Maybe.
They didn't care and they were beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything there was just more exotic.
Yeah. Then we're heading back into town. There's some people. Just thought that was interesting. Sunset over the lake.
View from our place of stay.
These are taken from our area that we're
Guinea
staying.
fowl.
Yeah, warthog in the background there.
Awesome experience.
Yep. Dinner.